I am devastated to share that as a player who has traveled to spend a whole month practicing overseas to prepare for EWC, we have been forced to withdraw due to unfair restrictions and basically bullying from Moonton. First of all, I do not blame Hoon or Zane, and neither should anyone. This campaign was planned a while back, and when they planned the campaign, they made sure in the MSC rulebook that it would be allowed. Because the MSC rulebook only applies from July 10th to August 2nd, and the HOK campaign period was June 27th to June 28th. And HOK campaign was announced publicly, and Moonton immediately sent an official notice to us that if Hoon or Zane did partake in the campaign, that they will be banned from participating in EWC, which also results in the S8UL team being banned from being able to compete. We were pissed, but most especially Saul was pissed. S8UL. You might think now that Hoon and Zane should just back out, but they signed a contract for the campaign, and although I cannot disclose, breaking the contract entails damages that they simply cannot bear. The question being again, what rule did we specifically break? And this was the official response. The phrase from July 10th to August 2nd, 2025 is a temporal modifier that qualifies the clause have been qualified to play. This means that the dates tell us which teams the rules apply to. Teams qualified for the tournament, and that takes place between July 10th and August 2nd, not when the rules are in force. So the time frame restricts the event, not the applicability of the rules. They would not even let us have a different NA substitute player to fly in to potentially replace. They have already contacted other runner-up NA teams to potentially replace us. Now at this point, there were attempts to negotiate, like, can we have less penalty and make up for it with fines? Or if we could do, a bunch of content for them at EWC to make up for it. All was null and void, and nothing would change their response. Since other MPL regions could not do this, we shouldn't be able to either. But this is so bullshit, bro. Because there are several reasons why those MPL regions cannot do this. Like, contractual reasons. First, number one, is exclusivity contracts. Exclusivity contracts pay a person or company to not play other games, aside from their own that are contractually obligated to, and then they pay them money not to play those other games. Lots of top creators in Asia get these to make sure they don't make content that's not on MLBB. Moonton did this 1 year for NA after M3, and then nothing after that. We don't get support at all.